Hello everybody, this is Bob here, and welcome back to Train Simulator 3, where today we'll be taking a look at the newly released Bavaria Immenstadt-Oberstdorf. I think that's how you say it, I'm not too sure. Yeah, today we're taking a look at the new German route that just released for Train Simulator 3. Yeah, this has been in the works for a little while, and kind of came out a little bit later than we thought, but here it is, the Bavaria Immenstadt Oberstdorf route has finally arrived here in Train Simulator 3, a brand new German route. It's actually been quite a while since you guys got a German route. In fact, I actually can't recall the last time we got a German route here in Train Simulator 3. It might have been the PT Pigtail line, but that's the last one I remember. But now, after all this time, we finally have a brand new German route, which is, of course, this one. So, let's take a look at everything they get in this route, and, well, yeah, German trains. But before we do that, be sure to check out my Fiverr gig. Link is in the description. Alright, so starting off here, we have a brand new train here in Train Simulator 3, the DBBR 633 Pesa link. Yeah, a brand new German diesel multiple unit. Finally, we got a German diesel multiple unit that isn't the BR644. Nope, we have the 633, brand new to Train Simulator 3. I'm not sure if this might have been made for a different version of trains before this though, but as far as, well, no, but I can at least tell you though, this is brand new to Train Simulator 3, the 633 Pesa link in the Deutsche Bahn red traffic livery. Yeah, a lot of detail on this one actually. This might be another Pro Train creation, although I'm not too sure. Modeling is interesting. But here it is. The BR63 Pesa link. Yep, this is the first carriage. Alright, let's take a look at the interior cab. And here you go. You actually got a little preview of this on my community post, but here it is up close and personal, the cab of the 633 Pesa link, and which is nicely detailed and actually up to the standard that we come to expect here in Train Simulator 3. But yeah, pretty decent cab. Yeah, a lot of detail. Yeah. Alright. So the horn. Yeah, very interesting horn indeed. Not sure if I've heard that from somewhere before, but I do know that is a new horn sample to Train Simulator 3. And by any chance, do we have a bell? No bell. All right. Well, it is a German train, so yeah. There you go. That's the bell. I mean, the horn. Here then is the middle carriage. Here on the Pesa link. Yeah. A lot of details. Oh, the underside is red. I'm not sure if that's a texture glitch or it's supposed to be like that. Alright, do you have an interior view? Yes, we do. Very nice looking interior view here. Yes. You can even see down the train here, I think. But yeah, pretty nice interior view. And here is the third coach here in this consist. I think this one might be... Oh, there's a little difference here. There's some German writing there, which I don't know what that means, but I'm sure there will probably be a German viewer that does, but there you go. Alright, pretty nice looking unit here. So there it is, the 633 Pesa link, new to Train Simulator 3. Up next, however, we got some rollings like that isn't new to Trains 3. For the 5th time in a German route, here we have the BR218. Yeah, it's getting kind of insane at this point. Like now, yeah, this is now the fifth German route here in Train Simulator 3 to feature the BR628 or 218. I don't know. This engine. I don't know. It's like I don't know. I guess they just can't seem to figure out like what other German engines to put here. So like, we should do the 618. I mean, whatever this engine's called, 218. That's what it is. Yeah, I don't know. This engine has been featured in these add-ons so many times now. You know, like, you could get this in the PT Alpha like 1, 2, and 3, as well as the PT Alpha route, and now here it is in the Bavaria Immenstadt route, and yeah, and it looks like it's the same old 218 as well. No change to the modeling whatsoever. Let's take a look at the interior cab, and I think the cab is pretty much the same. Oh, I have the textures. Wait, are the textures not loading in, or is it actually that blurry? Oh boy. Well, yep, same old cab as well, and cab is a bit of a far cry from the Pesa link, and the horn. Oops. Yep, horn is consistent as well. So, yep, same old 218. Come on, guys, you gotta stop recycling the same thing over and over again. Like, this engine has been featured 5 different times now in these German add-ons. I think now it's time to bring in a new diesel, and not like diesel multiple unit like that one, but like an actual diesel locomotive to feature these German routes. Like, this is getting ridiculous now. Well, thankfully we have a couple of coaches that are not new to Trainz 3, although it's the first time that these this is the first time that these have been featured in a route. This is the AMVZ and BMVZ 111.1 compartment cars. So I have a first class and a second class coach. Now this is the first time that these coaches have been featured in a route. However, these coaches were previously released as a standalone DLC, and they still are. I believe there's also a red version that you can get in these coaches in that standalone pack. However, that's not included here in this route. Instead, you get the 2 IC versions, which are the first and second class coaches. So, not new to Trainz 3, but the first time that these have been featured in a route add-on. So let's take a look then, since I haven't shown these on the channel before. And I will say the details on these is pretty nice, and I'm actually glad to finally have these coaches in my collection, because I've known about these coaches for a long time now, thanks to Train Simulator and Train Sim. And I actually quite like the look of these coaches. Actually, they look pretty cool, and I was actually kind of excited when they released these for Train Simulator 3. I was like, oh, I actually really want that pack, but main reason why I've been avoiding single locomotive and rolling stock packs is because they don't come with any scenarios. But thankfully, though, now I do get these coaches here in a route. So, by we have an interior view. Yes, sir, we do. And said interior view is pretty nice, as per usual. Not the best looking thing in the world, but not the worst either. Okay, okay, having said that, though, it is kind of on the lower end in terms of detailing, but it's not bad when compared to other trains here. Yeah, it's alright. And now we come to the second class coach, which I think might just be the exact same. Well, okay, obviously not the exact same. You have number 2 there. That's how you know between first class and second class. But otherwise, I think most of it is pretty much the same as far as the exterior detail is concerned. It probably will have a different passive view, though, as we'll see in just a second. But yeah, here it is, the second class coach. Very nice looking thing. Alright, interior view. And interior view is different. Oh, well, I say it's different. I think it's the same frame, but they just reskinned the seats to look different. Yeah, fair enough, but yeah. Okay, it's actually the same interior view as the first class coach, but they just retextured it. All right. In fact, I think even this coach might be the exact same model as first class coach, but they have retextured the interior view, which is fine, I suppose. But yeah, there you go. Then the AMVZ and BMVZ coaches featured for the first time in a route add-on. Of course, like I said, these were previously available in a standalone pack. Here in Trainz 3, but yeah, I can get these here in this route if you want. And finally, we have another variant of the BR218, which is another one that you'll be way too familiar with, the BR218.XXX-STS2010, a locomotive that has also been featured now in 5 different add-ons. Yeah, I don't know. It's, like I said, it's just getting kind of repetitive at this point, them reusing the same locomotive. Again, we need a new diesel locomotive. And I think there was actually a German diesel locomotive like as available as a standalone add-on here in Trainz 3, but honestly, they really should make a new German diesel locomotive to put in these routes, considering that now this is the 5th route that we've had these 218s in. Alright, well, interior view is pretty much identical to the red one, and horn Corners identical as well. And there you have it. That is everything. That is all you get here in the Bavaria Immenstadt line. Not a lot, actually. And yeah, one funny thing they actually mentioned that there is no freight in this route. And yeah, you may have noticed that there is absolutely no freight, as I'm hearing noises from somewhere. I don't know if that's from outside or within the game, but anyway, yeah, there is no freight content whatsoever in this add-on. Like this is everything. You get the Pesa link, the BR218 with a couple of coaches, and that's it. That's all you get. There is no freight content, nothing else in here, no other locomotives. Yeah, so overall a pretty small amount of content in this one. A little bit disappointing. So, that being said, let's take a look at the route itself then. So this is Immenstadt, and Immenstadt. And actually, we zoom out here. This is the route, and from what I can tell, this is actually a linear route. Yeah, it seems like a lot of these German routes, or a lot of these routes in general, are sort of like network-style routes. But this is one of the few linear routes here in Trainz 3. There's nowhere to branch off from. Just stuck on the main line, and that's it. Yeah. So you can only really go from Immenstadt to Oberstdorf, whatever that's called, and that's it. That is all you get in terms of the route. All right. Well, we've taken a look at the local ones and rolling stock. We've taken a look at the map from the from the map view. So now let's take a look at all the scenarios you get, and then do some driving. Alright, so here we are at the scenarios and a part of the game with no audio. And if you hear any faint noise in the background, that's just my computer. Yeah, my computer's been running hot for some inexplicable reason. The fan's been revving high, and I don't know what to do about that. So yeah, if you hear my computer making noise in the background of this video, then I do apologize. Anyway, so here are all the scenarios you get here with the Bavaria Immenstadt route. And it does look like you do get a lot of scenarios, but this has been kind of the case though with all these German routes. You get two different scenarios, but they're exactly the same as each other. The only difference is like the language. Like you have one which is in German, and they have one which is in English. So as per usual, you get 4 pre-scripted scenarios. You get RE75, intercity shift, Pesa shift, and replacement train. And you also get a good amount of free drive scenarios as well, including a couple of copies here and there because I was making some stuff to actually there's a wait, what's the difference between, free drive? Okay, I don't know, but as far as free drive scenarios are concerned, there you go. So this another that we're going to be doing today is RE75, number 3697, the English version, because I don't understand a single word of German. Yeah, this is actually a pretty standard service, which is going from Immenstadt to Oberstdorf. So yeah, today you have the responsibility of operating a Pesa train from Immenstadt to Oberstdorf. On the journey, you will make stops at several key stations, and yeah, so this will be a pretty standard service, which will allow us to see the entirety of this route. So let's do it. Alright, so today we have a bunch of stuff to read. So if you guys want to pause and read this, then go ahead, but I'm not going to because there's a lot of stuff here. And here we are then in the Pesa link here at the Immenstadt station. And we are here, yeah, which is the top end of the route. And there's like 2 other AI trains. Oh, okay, not a lot of traffic on this route then. That's interesting. Okay, well, are we good to go or what? I don't know. I guess we'll go. Alright. Let's go. Get the HUD. Off to a pretty slow start, actually. That's surprising. Come on. Speed and power. Come on. Wow, we are really slow off the line. Yes, I'm using racing terms to describe a train. Wow, this thing is not accelerating quick at all. Am I gonna have to go into realistic mode for this thing? Oh my goodness. What? Wait, what is that? Wait a minute. This thing accelerates at the pace of a snail in easy mode, but then it becomes a sonic train in real... What? What is that? Oh, there's the, I guess it's the main line. We're going here on the branch line. Okay. Wow, that's a rarity. Yeah, let me put on notch 3 in the throttle. Yeah, what is going on? Yeah, this is a bit of a rarity. I've never driven a train with such a vast difference between, like, a vast difference in performance between the easy mode and the realistic mode. Well, I guess I'll be doing something that I don't normally do in these Trainz videos, and I'll be driving this thing in realistic mode. Well, let's hope this thing has good quality brakes, because, this thing takes forever to accelerate. Yeah, that is something that that is... I'm I'm at a loss for words. Like, what is that? I I can't even speak. I'm just so flabbergasted by this whole thing. Like, so you have a train that accelerates at the pace of a snail in easy mode, but then just flies in realistic mode. Why? And that's a pretty rare thing, by the way. You know, most trains in this game are pretty balanced, you know? Like, some trains, you know, accelerate, like, about the same or at least similarly in easy mode or realistic mode. Now, of course, it's not, like, impossible. You know, I have driven other trains here in these Trainz games that, like, you know, like, they take their time to, actually, no, funny enough, some trains are the other way around. Some trains take their time to accelerate in the, realistic mode, but then they just 0 to 60 in 3 seconds in, easy mode. But this one's the other way around, actually. This one takes its time to accelerate in easy mode, but then it's basically a race car in realistic mode, so... what's that padding noise? Come on. Alright, we're about to approach our first stop today, which is, actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother to pronounce some of these names today, because I can't speak German to save my life. Yeah. Alright, well, I mean, the brakes weren't too bad there when I tested them, so let's just see what we're working with here. And yeah, let's say we're running at idle for most of this journey, which is something that I don't normally do. You know, usually, you know, the motor's always on because I'm usually driving it in the easy mode, but today we're doing things a bit differently. Okay, let's get on the brakes. Actually, how good are the brakes? Uh-oh. Oh, you're kidding me. Emergency brake. Okay, so that's when you slam into emergency that the brakes actually come hard on, which is... Yeah, I am... Oh boy, I am not a fan of this train. Physics are all wonky. So you have one mode where it accelerates at the pace of a snail, and then you have others, and they have another mode where it just accelerates like a rocket ship. Like, I don't understand why that is. Also, rather annoyingly, when you apply the emergency brake, it just goes and, like, it disables the speedometer, which is stupid. And even when you put the brakes on, like, at first, like, in the lighter mode, it takes forever to... See, that's the reason why I typically play on easy mode in this game, is because the braking physics... Oh, shut up, game. the braking physics... I don't like the braking physics in this game at all, honestly. That's why I always play in easy mode, you know, but... I don't know. Okay, you know, let's give easy mode a second chance, because I don't like the braking physics at all. Let's see what happens here. Alright. Yeah, it's so slow. Okay, realistic mode then. Oh, so fast it's wheel slipping. Wow. And then, wait, this is a multiple unit. Why are we wheel slipping? Yeah, look at how quickly it accelerates. What is... This train is broken. It's broken. Oh boy. I don't know. I might have to send a message to the developers to get this fixed, because this is ridiculous. Like, in one mode it's too slow, and in the other mode it's too fast. And actually, I wouldn't even mind the fast one that much if the braking physics weren't so awful. Again, that's the reason why I typically don't play this game on realistic mode. It's because I hate the braking physics in realistic mode. I really do. Like here in Trainz, I always play on easy mode just because I can't stand the horrid braking physics in realistic mode. Like it's just like the brakes take forever to come on, and when they finally do, they're just nothing. That's what you may have noticed. Yeah, I always play on easy mode when I do these Trainz videos. The reason why I always play easy mode is because the braking physics in realistic mode are atrocious. Like, they're so bad that I refuse to use them. Okay, I will use the brakes, like, properly in any other sim. You know, Train Sim World, Train Sim Classic, Sim Rail. I'll use the brake there just fine, and the brake actually works. But in this game, it's just bad. Whereas I've noticed, and at least, I've noticed in the easy mode, though, they actually neuter the braking physics to make it a bit easier. Which is the reason why I always play in easy mode. The only issue is that when this train accelerates, it's very slow. Like, compared to Nox 4, let's actually go over to easy mode. Oh. Oh, look how this thing has fantastic brakes in easy mode. Yeah, see, that's the reason why I always play in easy mode. But then, acceleration is slow. Yeah, I tell you what, this thing is not all that fun to drive. I gotta be honest with you. Oh dear. So yeah, brand new train, looks nice, but the physics are just all sorts of wonky. I think what I might do here, actually, I'll devise a strategy. I'll accelerate and then drive in realistic mode, but then once I'm about to come to a station stop, I'll just switch over to easy mode. As we're now arriving at Sundorfen. Oh, the train's wobbling. Okay. Alright, and easy mode. No, I didn't mean it. Uh-oh. No! This game is stupid sometimes. Alright, here we are. Also, man, this train, yeah. Okay, it slows down really quick, so I guess I can even wait up into the last second to switch over to easy mode, and then yeah, there's another train there. Hello. Alright, we're at something station. Yeah, the is right there, because of course it is. But thankfully, this thing has instant brakes. Oh, I said this thing. Okay. Alright, maybe not as instant as I thought, but still pretty quick. Also, it doesn't look like this thing has the ability to... Hey, hang on. Wait, what happens if I stop? Hang on. Nope, it doesn't look like that the door's open on this one. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, I don't know if that's because they haven't been programmed in or because we're at a station that doesn't have that compatibility. Oh dear. Yeah, I may have to message the guys in the Trainz Discord server and say, hey, we gotta fix the physics and the pacing because they're all sorts of wonky. It's too fast in one mode and too slow in the other. And keep in mind, this is the only new train they were to get in this add-on. Well, unless you count the coaches, the BMVZ coaches or whatever. Although technically those aren't even new to Trainz 3 because those were previously featured at a standalone add-on, so I don't know. But, I mean, if you really want the pacing link, well, this is the route to get it in. And, well, the physics are all wonky. Alright, well, you know what? I've been talking about this train for long enough. What are my thoughts on the route so far, then? Oh, that's a pretty cool thing. Oh, there's like a little play place. Oh, I would love to go in there. Yeah, look at that slide. That looks like a lot of fun. I want to go in there. But anyway, what are my thoughts on the route itself, then? I mean, not much to say thus far, actually. I mean, we kind of... Actually, where are we now? We are about... Oh, we're actually about halfway-ish. Oops, why did I go into realistic mode there? That was weird. I mean, easy mode. I mean, the route itself is fine so far. It's not remarkable or anything, but it's nice, I guess. Um, I don't know though about the train. The train is what's putting me off the most. Like this is the pace. Like this is the only new train, that's actually new to this game. Physics are wonky. Actually, the main issue is physics. The rest of it is okay. I like the mauling on this thing. The exterior looks nice. The cab looks nice. The sounds are pretty good. I like the horn. It's just the physics. Like if you fix the physics on this thing, then you have yourself a pretty good unit here. But because the physics are all wonky, I don't know. I mean, I'm wondering if they're ever gonna fix that. I hope they do. Or part of me thinks that they won't though, just because But I guess we'll see. Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe they will fix it, but we'll see. All right, brakes. Yep. Yep, that's the new meta. And yeah, I've never driven a train like this either. I have driven other trains though, I think, where maybe the acceleration in easy mode is a bit slower than it would be in realistic mode. But I mean, for the most part, it's fine. Like there isn't like a big difference between realistic mode and easy mode. This is one of the few exceptions though. And yeah, it doesn't look like the door's open, which is, again, I don't know if that's because they haven't been animated or it's just because the stations are not compatible with that. Alright, so we're gonna go on to notch 4. Okay, you can release the brakes, come on. But, what? Okay, come on, no. Okay, give me power. There we go. Okay, notch 4. Yes, interesting that this train uses notches, even though I don't think this train uses notches in real life. Crossing. Little in the horn there, but whatever. But I mean, the raw stuff looks alright, Ironically, I was just driving the Immenstadt-Oberstdorf over in Trainz World, and it's actually quite similar to this. Sort of like the concept and scenery. Although, at least in Trainz World, those diesel branch lines aren't too common. I mean, here. Okay, I mean, this is the 5th German route now, though, to feature a diesel multiple unit. The first 4 which have been the 644. Imagine if they also included that in this add-on. But I'm kind of glad they didn't, because 644 has already been featured in 4 other routes. Oh, what? Oh, no, and I wasn't paying attention to the speed limit. Yep. Don't stop. Nope. Balls. Power. There we go. Alright. Cows! Among other farm animals. Oh, and now the frame rates have gone down because of the massive amount of foliage. Come on. Something they also got something about the foliage, by the way. Like that's been an issue on multiple routes now, where there's like they put so much foliage down that it just bogs down the frame rate. Here in Trainz. I mean, I'm sure if this was the PC version of Trainz, that'd be no problem at all. But this is the mobile version, which is running on lesser hardware than a gaming computer. Yeah. But yeah, fingers crossed the physics get fixed on this train, because yeah. Well, besides the wonky physics, what do you guys think about this route so far? Is it yay or nay? I mean, me personally, I do like the fact that we finally got a new diesel multiple unit that's German. In the Pesa link, and actually the Pesa link is actually a train that we don't really have in any of the sim. Okay, well there is a version of this train available over in Train Sim Classic, but that's about it. Okay, maybe a few other train sim games that I don't know of, but otherwise the Pesa link is something that we don't really have in any of the sim or something. I mean, I don't know. But it's nice to have here in Train Sim 3, you know, new diesel multiple units, something that I haven't really had before, so it's nice. Yeah, honestly, the rest of this route is fine. I mean, it's detailed well. Like all the, you know, the scenery placement and everything. Actually, this route is a little bit different from, like, what we've had before in previous other routes. You know, it's kind of like the Eiffel route, but there are some differences between this and that route. Because ironically, the PT Eiffel route, that's also like a rather linear route. You know, it's not like a network route like PT Alpha like 1, 2, or 3. You know, it's different. Oh! So the door animations do work. Oh. Yeah, man, I can't seem to move my camera for some reason. Hang on. Okay, let's pull forward a little bit. Yeah, I want to see if this works. Okay. Let's pull forward a tiny bit. And then stop. Yeah, no, the door animations do work on this train. It's just that a lot of the stations just aren't set up for it, I guess. Alright, this stop is like right up here. Lang and Wang. Susan Wing Wang. Okay. And I guess we're not going to see a lot of AI trains here because this is single track. But fair enough. Alright, bit of power. Alright, well, I've kind of run out of things to say about this route, so I guess I'll give you some updates on other things. So I will admit that January was a pretty weak month for uploads. I only uploaded a total of 3 videos. Although that was kind of my plan to begin with, but, you know, I want to upload even less than I initially planned for just because of some other things that were happening. Hopefully this month, though, I will post more videos. And I mentioned in the community post that I was having Wi-Fi issues, and I've even mentioned in previous videos that I was having Wi-Fi issues. Unfortunately, the Wi-Fi issues still have not been fixed. I've been, you know, waiting for my mom to, you know, get in contact with Verizon so we can get a brand new router, because the router that we have right now is messed up. I mean, it works fine for the most part, but the internet like cuts out every 10 minutes, and it kind of, you know, interrupts, you know, live streaming basically. I'm gonna be doing a couple of live streams soon, by the way. Yeah, a couple of live streams coming soon, but I can't do those streams just yet until the Wi-Fi issues are fixed. And you also may be wondering, well, where's the Train of ATS content? Well, ironically, the first Train of ATS thing of the year is going to be Train of ATS Scenario 15, and because that scenario is a really, really long one, I'm going to be doing that as a live stream. Yeah, so that scenario is going to be streamed just because of how long it is. So, that's why I've been sort of like waiting, because I want to, you know, I want to stream that, and I also have another live stream planned, for Train Sim Classic. Also, is speed going down to 20 here? No, I guess it is. Oh, okay. Good, so not that much. But yeah, I want to do all these live streams and other things, but unfortunately, because of the Wi-Fi issues, I just can't do it. So, until we get that fixed, then yeah, these Trainz videos are really the only kind of videos I can make. So yeah. So hopefully, though, we get back to Wednesday content soon. Yeah. And in terms of other Trainz videos, I am aware of the Fremont Mills route that came out, and the reason why I'm waiting to do that review is because I wanted to do this one first, because I just did a video on an American route over in Trainz 3, which was the California Sunrise, and so I didn't want to do like back-to-back American routes here in Trainz 3, and I want to do like I don't like to do like routes in the same country like back-to-back. You know, I like to sort of separate them a little bit. You know. Now, ironically, I was gonna do the Fremont Mills video right after or soon after the California Sunrise video, but then I heard that this route, the Bavaria Immenstadt, I heard that this route was like nearing the end of development, so I figured, okay, well, you know, I'll wait for this route to come out, do a video on this one first, and then we'll do the Fremont Mills route. So here we go then. Oh yeah, do the door animations work? No, that's too fast. Hang on. Does it work? No, it doesn't. Alright. Okay, let's go for notch 4. Perfect. But yeah, for those of you who want to see me review the Fremont Mills route, that video is coming this Sunday. So yeah, we got this. Ooh, that's a little fuel thing. That's pretty cool. But yeah, this way, you know, and this allows me to, you know, break up the pattern. Like we have an American route, then a German route, and then we'll be able to take another American route. And yes. And after that, actually I don't know. Oh yeah, I know some of you as well have been waiting for me to do the Springfield Industrial route. That review will come at some point in March. So yeah, probably at beginning of March. So yeah, for those of you who also want me to review the Springfield Industrial, again, that video is coming. Just gotta wait a little bit to the month of March. Oh, and here we are in massive amounts of foliage again. And I'm getting gassy. Oh, there's Oberstdorf. Oh, we're about to finish up the scenario, actually. Alright. Yeah, that was pretty quick, actually. When did we start the scenario, by the way? I think like 12, I don't know. Yeah, pretty quick scenario, actually. Not a lot going on here. But yeah, let me know what you think of this route, the trains and everything. I guess in terms of whether or not I would recommend this route, maybe. Honestly, yeah, if there's a maybe option, then yeah. I'm kind of half and half on this route. Like on one hand, I mean it's nice. I guess it looks nice, and you get the Pesa link, which is a brand new train here in this game. But otherwise, you get the BR218, which is a locomotive that's been featured 1,000 times to this point. And you also get a couple of coaches, which, granted, have never been featured in a route before, but have, of course, been previously featured in standalone form. So, the only new to Trainz thing here, actually, is the Pesa link, and that's it. Which, now think about it, is actually kind of a far cry from the Swayfield branch route that we took a look at just last month. I mean, Swayfield branch, oh my goodness, you got so many new things. Well, at least new to Trainz 3 things. I mean, okay, obviously a lot of those things in that route, of course, are, you know, assets that have existed a long time in the world of Trainz. But, you know, in terms of, like, Trainz 3 Legacy, like, all that stuff is brand new to this game, right? And you got, you know, so many variants of Class 37, as well as other locomotives, coaches, and freight cars, and just, you got so much in this Wayfield branch route that, you know, if, like, it was just worth the cost for the rolling stock alone. Like, say, you know, if you want to get the Swayfield branch route just for the rolling stock, like, do it. Just do it, because you get so much. You get so much bang for your buck. I can't say the same thing about this route, however. Like, if you want to get this route for the rolling stock, unless you badly want the Pesa link, nah. Yeah, yeah, again, unless you really want the Pesa link, and you don't really care for this route in general, meh, might want to skip this one. Otherwise, though, I mean, if you do like the route and this train, then, I mean, sure, why not, but, yeah. But, yeah, that pretty much sums up my thoughts on the route, but let me know what you guys think. Other than at Oberstdorf, the end of the line. And that's it, that's the entirety of the route, that's all there is to see. Yeah. And even it's basically a single track branch line, so you're not going to see really any AI trains, so, yeah. It's not a bad route per se, but I've seen better. Oh yeah, and they really gotta fix the wonky physics on this train as well, because you know it's really slow in one and really fast, but yeah, he has really bad braking physics. So yes, the brakes and the physics on this thing could use some work. I mean, otherwise the rest of this unit is pretty good. You know, the mauling is good, sounds are all right, but just the physics are just bad. But there you go then. That was the Bavaria Immenstadt to Obers, whatever it was called, here in Trainz Simulator 3. Oh yeah, in case you're wondering for price, by the way, this is the usual $5, I forgot to mention. Yeah, $5 for this route. And we only get 2 stars here because of my, I guess because of my speeding antics, but there you go. Well, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in whatever I make next.